Johnson only in sophomore guard with Spring, coach this year. Comments about that?
First of all, congratulations to IUP and Coach Lombardi. Program we have a lot of respect for. Thought it was a well-played game both ways. Early on, I thought we had the advantage with our pressure. Thought we were able to dictate some things in the full court. Second half, they changed things a little bit. We went to a lot more high ball screen action, which gave us some problems. I thought Rankin did a really good job off of those in getting them some easy opportunities. And Wells got his feet set with us coming out of transition and was able to knock down some shots, which ultimately those two things, they shot 64% the second half. Those two things were the difference in the second half.
Coach, coming down the stretch then, you was on the floor. How difficult is that making for you guys?
Well, all year it's been three guys who've been able to really elevate us. And obviously Wiss had it going tonight with 26 points. Take him off the floor. Now it's Dwayne and Terrence. It makes it a lot easier to guard when you have two guys that they're relying on. It was big. I thought defensively was more of it. We still got some scores inside. We ran some back screen action. We got the free throw line made too. We got an easy basket inside. I didn't think it was as much our offense as it was our defense. And at that end of the floor, that's kind of where IUP turned it up, shooting 64% the second half. That's where you're going to get beat in an NCAA tournament game.
How did you guys get yourself right in here coming off the SAC tournament? Where I'm sure coming out of the Slippery Rock game, and probably giving your guys thought just not playing well today. So how'd you get yourself back over here coming through?
These guys have a lot of character. I mean, everybody in that locker room. While I give credit to IUP, the other thing I should have said is I'm very proud of my team. They're a great group of kids. They have great chemistry. They believe in themselves. We know we didn't play well coming out of the Slippery Rock game to shoot 27%. You don't give yourself a chance to win there either. Today we shot 48% and just couldn't get the stop that we needed in the second half. But the work ethic of these guys, I have 5 seniors that are going to be transitioning through today. They're the most successful group in East Stroudsburg University history. They have a lot to do with that, and then the young guys have followed their lead. So I give the leaders credit, but also you have to have guys that are willing to take the lead, and my young guys have done that. Now we'll pass the torch to guys like Matt Tobin, West Grant, Lamont Tillery, on down the line. They're going to have to keep that going.
Guys, either one of you wants to answer this, but sometimes in the press today, did you feel like you were like that close to getting it, just gone the other way with it?
Yeah, I definitely felt that way. I mean, we had some bad breaks. We had the advantage for the most part in the first half, and we really didn't have that many moments like that. But in the second half, we definitely had a lot of just right there, and then they get through the trap and hit a clutch 3 or something like that.
Yeah, good.
In the first half, when you guys were pressing, they started beating it. What was the game plan after that? How did you manage to switch up to get more pressure on?
We didn't really want to switch much. If you let IUP play in the half court, that's where they're really comfortable. And our game is a 94-foot game. First half, we were able to get some deflections, get some steals, get some easy baskets out of that. The question that was just asked, from my vantage point, I thought we had 3 or 4 steals that we just didn't come up with. We got some deflections, we just didn't get the ball. We had a couple guys running from the back line that I thought was going to get there. They were step short, and Sorabell or somebody from the back line got a flash on us. Coming out of pressure, we wanted IUP not to have to execute in the half court. We wanted them to take some of those tough shots. Wells knocked some down today, and that was a big difference. I mean, he got his feet set and was drilling threes on us, so that was a big difference. But we needed the tempo up. If we would have played in the half court and just let them pound it into Y again and come off 5 ball screens with Rankin and some of those guys, their physicality, that's where they're most comfortable. We tried to get them uncomfortable. I thought we did for a decent stretch. We needed to come up with a couple more plays.
Dwayne, for you, your 3rd trip to the NCAA tournament in 4 years. I know it's not the result you were looking for, but put a perspective down, maybe tomorrow on the way home on the bus. What are you going to be thinking about your career at East Stroudsburg personally?
It was definitely a successful career, when you look back at it, in East Stroudsburg history, we didn't have too many. We only had one team that went to the tournament before this, so it's definitely an accomplishment to be there 3 times. But, I mean, we didn't have the result we wanted, but I mean, to look back, we definitely had a little successful run.
And then also for Wiz, you know, you're now 2 for 2 advancing into the NCAA tournament. You won the PSAC championship last year. 2 more years to go. You know, what's your mindset at this point as you have the offseason to get ready for 2013?
Just keep working on my craft and getting better and getting the freshman and